Question 1. Anybody needs help? Yes.
Yeah.
Which part? Okay, this one, you can tell that this is a matrix multiplication. Do you remember how to do a matrix multiplication? Yes? Okay, then take your 3 power x, multiply by 2, then you add that to 4 multiplied by 5. So 2 times 3 power x plus 4 times 5 gives you 20 equals to 182. So from here, you solve for x by making the base the same. Okay, so you simplify to become 3 power x equals to 81, and you realize that 81 is actually equals to 3 power 4. Okay, 3 power 2 is 9, 9 times 9 is 81, so 81 is 3 power 4. So you do the same thing for y. Okay, and in this case, you have a y squared equals to 16. You introduce the square root yourself, so you must remember to put in a plus and a minus. So even if you get one of it correct, y equals to 4, you will only be getting 1 mark over here instead of 2. There's no half marks. Okay, question 2. Let me just pay attention to the explanation. You can copy down the answers at home. Okay, question 2, this is the final answer. Please take note of the plus minus as well. Okay. Moving on. Stem and leaf diagram. Value for P8, Q 4200. Interquartile range. Please spell it out. Yeah, cannot. 1400. Who needs help for any of this? Stand up quickly. What about IQ? Don't know how to get it? Okay. What is your value for the lower quartile? What is this value that you have? 3300 plus 3900 divided by 2. What formula is this? Oh, you mean to find the lower quartile, is it? Oh, okay, okay. Let's see. How many people are there over here? 14. So I've got the lower 7 and the upper 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, out of this 7, I need to find the median position, right, which is the lower quartile position, right? Okay, so out of 7, where is the middle? Which one? Which one? Out of this, we got 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I list them all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one is the middle position? Are you sure 3 and 4?
4 and 5.
Are you sure 4 and 5? Which is the middle position? This is the middle position. I've got 3 on the left, 3 on the right. This is the middle position. What do you mean only got 2? I mean cannot see the 1. Oh. Okay. Now do you know where the lower quartile position is? What is the lower quartile value now? What's the lower quartile value? 3? Are you sure 3, 3? 3900. This is the lower quartile. This one. Because it's in the middle. Okay. Now what is the upper quartile position? What's the upper quartile position? Which number should I circle?
1300.
No. This one.
Wait, what?
But yeah, he is right. Still 7 of them. Okay. This is the second half, right? You still have 7 numbers. The middle position will be number 4. So this is my upper quartile position. So my upper quartile value, 5,300. So that's 5,300 minus 3,900. Can? Okay, sketching of graph. This one, 2 marks. Shape, as long as you show me a parabola opening upwards that is symmetrical. Parabola opening upwards symmetrical, yeah, okay. You get 1 mark. The second mark comes from the correct intercepts and the turning point. So the intercepts will be x and y intercept, -3/2, 5, y intercept, -15. Turning point, you must show me the coordinates. It's not good enough to just do the dot, 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 dot and then you leave this on. I want to see the coordinates. Questions? Quite standard question, huh? Alright, now question 5. Completing the square. Any problems? Part 2. So part 1, all okay? You already know that you have to factorize out the negative sign? Or no? Okay. Then part 2. State the price so that the average weekly amount received is to be as large as possible. What does this give me? 500 plus 30x minus x squared. It is the average weekly amount received. Oh, okay. So this is the average weekly amount received. And we want this to be as large as possible. What is the maximum value? Well, you see, this part that I've circled, right, refers to the average weekly amount received, yes? All agree with that? Okay, so this one refers to the weekly amount of money received. Of course, if you are running a business, you want to have as much money coming into you as possible, right? So you realize that for different price of the toy that you set, you will get different amount of money coming, right? Okay, now tell me, what does this graph look like if I sketch the graph of y equals to negative x minus 15 square plus 725? What does this graph look like? Straight line or curve? Okay, curve. Parabola or not parabola? Parabola because power of x is 2, right? Okay, parabola opening up or opening down?
What do you mean?
Parabola can open upwards, can open downwards. So how about down? Why down? Coefficient of x squared is negative. Okay, good. It opens downwards, so it looks like this. So it tells me that for, okay, it's just a sketch. For different values of x, I will have different values of y. Meaning for different price of the toy, for different x value, I will get a different amount of money, of revenue per week, right? And I want a maximum. Where is the maximum in this graph? Obviously at the maximum point, the turning point. So I'm interested in this particular value of x. That gives me the maximum amount of money, yes? Okay, what is this value of x now? From the equation of the graph, when you have already completed the square, what is the value of x such that this part is, yeah, okay, you all have the answer already. What's the value of x such that this highlighted part is maximum? 15. How do you get 15? How do you get 15? Yeah, just do whatever is inside the bracket. X minus 15, let this be equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to 15. That's the answer. 1 mark only. You are expected to just look at this completed square and be able to tell us the maximum point, which is in this case x equals to 15 and y equals to, when x equals to 15, what is the maximum value? 725. All agree? Yes, right. 15 minus 15 is 0, 0 square you get 0, plus 725 you get 725. So what is the maximum amount of money that he can receive in a week? What's the maximum amount of money he can receive in a week? 725. And that happens when x equals to 15. Okay? Next. Set. Now, for part 1, list the elements. When I was a student, right, I would have written this as my answer. 1, 6. Correct, ma? These are elements, right? Then I'll get it wrong. Because you are expected to put on the curly brackets also, okay? So make sure you have that in your answer. You may know what the elements are, but if your presentation is wrong, you can't get the mark. So make sure you have the brackets. Part 2. Is this an element of A? So answer is no, it is not. No. This over here with the curly brackets refers to the set, right? So this is a subset of A. But we cannot say it is an element. Okay, element are those bits and pieces inside the set. Can? Okay, next. Yes? Why need? Okay, it's just a convention. Look at your textbook, look at all the work that we've done. Every time they ask you to list the elements, right? We have the brackets. Okay, now B part 1. Shade the set A intersect B complement. Okay, this is what we have. And part 2. Okay, part 1. All okay this? The shading? Okay, part 2. These are the 2 accepted answers. A complement intersect B complement, or A union B holding complement. Stop me if you need help for explanation. Okay, question 7. This one, very similar question in, I think 2-3 years ago for O-level maths. So this article, they used this chart to depict the decrease in the moose population from 2005 to 2015. So based on the diagram, right, does it look like the numbers are getting smaller? Yeah. Okay, we can see the number at 4,800 and 2,550. So there is a decrease. But that picture over there, the moose over there, is trying to tell you something. The size of the moose got smaller, right? They are trying to tell you that the population got smaller also. But it is very distracting. Do we need the picture of the moose in the first place? No, right? If you want to represent it properly, what should we use? What kind of graph should we use? Bar graph, right? You use pie chart also can. Not as effective, but can. Here they try to be funny. They use a picture of the moose. So why is it misleading? Well, we can say that the area of the icon used is not proportional. You see, when we use the bar graph, we are dealing with the height of the bar graph, right? So whatever the height tells us will be proportional to the value of the population. That's how bar graphs work, and that's why they are so useful for us to visually tell the relationship, tell trends. But if you're going to use pictures like this, human beings, our eyes we'll be looking at shape, we'll be looking at size. When we talk about size, we'll be looking at area. Then it looks like the area for the big moose, right? It looks very much bigger than the area of the small moose, isn't it? But is that really the case? But unfortunately, it's not. The area is not proportional to the population. Then you give an example. Look at the values. 4,800 is, okay, from 2005 to 2015, the decrease is about half. Yes? 2010? Oh, okay. Yeah, typo, 2010. 010. So this one, 2010. From the numbers, about 5,000 to about 2005, it dropped by half, right? So by right, if you want to use a bar graph, the height should be half also, right? If you want to use a picture, the area should be about half, right? Is the area really half? Very hard to tell. In one big, one small, but is it half? We can't really tell. In fact, if you want to have a good estimation, are these two shapes similar figures? Yeah. They are similar, right? The ratio of area will be square of the ratio of length. Okay, is there anything that we can tell from these two diagrams? Height. You can tell the height, right? Okay, the height is about 5,000. This height is about 2,500, right? Roughly. So what can you tell me about the area for the small moves to the big moves or big moves to small moves? It's not half. The height is half. So the area will be 1:4. You get it? So is the area half? No, it's not. It's 1:4. Therefore, we say that the area of the icon decreased to 1/4 of the population. It is meant to drop to half only, but in the area, it dropped to 1/4. So it exaggerates the data. Okay? Understand how to answer this type of question already? We talk about the area. Questions? Junior, wake up. So how are the marks allocated? You get 1 mark for observation. Observation comes in the form of talking about values. The value decreased by half, but the area didn't decrease by half. Then you talk about the effect. The effect is that it exaggerates the data. When they give bar graph, what can happen is, okay, do these look like half? Let's say this is 21.7, this is 21.8. Do they look like half? Half, right? Let's say these are amount of money earned in a year. Per year. Okay, so it looks like half, right? But what if I give you this information? This is 100,000. This one is 1. Okay. So what do you think now?
Then you square, is it?
No, look at these two values. Is there something misleading about this diagram? What is so misleading about this? What's so misleading about this? You have to be able to answer in words, no?
2017.
Okay, 2000. What about 2017? Amount of money earned in 2017 is it half? Okay, it looks like it is half of the amount earned in 2018. Okay, it looks like it's half, right? But in fact, it is. And it is just $10,000 different. Okay, then the final. This is your observation, huh? It looks like it is half, but it is actually not half. Why? Because no, in this case it's not area, it's just the height. Because the vertical scale did not start from 0. Okay? If I put a 0 over here, then did it start from 0? Then it starts from 0, right? So what is the problem with this graph now? It is not proportional. How can it be that 100,000 over here and then 10,000 over here only? Understand? The way to phrase it. And then you must have one last statement. What is it? Highlighted over here. It exaggerates the data. Learn how to spell the word. Okay? So usually misleading graphs, they try to exaggerate the data to make you think something. To lead you to a conclusion that is not correct. Right, next. Question 8. Who needs help? Anybody? Okay. So question 8, important because it is for your physics also. Same type of question can come up. So this is a speed time graph. When you see a speed time graph, what can you obtain from a speed time graph? Okay, how do we get distance? Area under graph. What else can we get from the speed time graph? Acceleration. Equals to? Gradient. Okay, with this, we can do all sorts of questions already. The car reduces its speed from 95 to V at a rate of 32 kilometers per square hour. What does this 32 kilometers per square hour refer to? Is it acceleration? Okay, it is retardation. Or deceleration. Or negative acceleration. Okay? So this part gives us a clue about the gradient. What can you tell me about the gradient for this line? Okay, negative what?